Welcome to mini golf tournament number 4. Tommy, 2-putt, and Jess are back. Can one of them get the win here? Or can Steven or I get our second win this season? Steven's putt gets down there, my putt. Missed it to the right, need a bounce, could not get one. A cool course today. An insane round here. Wait until you see what happens. Tommy's putt hits off Steven's ball, gets better. Jess, her putt on the way, taking the slope to the right, ends up just in front of Steven. My putt for 2, rolled it in. A good start for me. Tommy, 2-putt is back, tied for the lead to start. Steven rolls it in for his 2, and Jess to all be tied after the first hole, rolls it in. All 2s on hole 1. On to hole 2. Steven's putt here taking the slope to the left. Is it going to stay up there? Yes, stays up top. My putt. Going with more speed, looking for a bounce off the left wall. Bounces to the right. Tommy. His putt hits the wall early, bounces to the left, and takes the slope down. Has a tricky putt for 2 from there. Jess, her putt, little less speed, taking the slope left. Same thing for Jess. Ends up down by Tommy. Jess for her 2. Missed it to the left. Got a good bounce off the wall. Tommy for his 2 on a good line. Stayed to the right. Thought it was going to break more. Steven's putt. Missed it to the left. Steven going to tap it in for his 3, up to 5. My putt to take the lead. Lipped it in up to 4. Now in first place. Tommy rolls it in for his 3. Jess for her 3. Rolls it in just down 1. On to hole 3. I'm playing this one to the left. Snuck it through. Need a soft bounce off the back wall. Stays there by the hole. Steven playing his to the right. Bounces and out of play. Oh no. Tommy taking the same line. The water really slowed that one up. Rolls out onto the green. Jess playing it to the left. Gets down there. Needs a soft bounce. Bounces back, ends up next to me. Steven taking his drop, now hitting 3. Can he save it here? No, missed it to the left. Steven gonna tap it in for his 4, up to 9. Tommy for his 2. Got a bounce on a good line. Misses the hole. That would have been a crazy 2-putt from Tommy. My putt rolled it in for my 2. All 2s to start. Jess to stay down 1. Rolls it in. Now in second place. Tommy rolls it in. No, but it bounces out. A bad break for Tommy there. He's in for 4, up to 9. Tied with Steven, down 3, on to hole 4. My putt missed it to the right. Needs to slow down. Takes the slope. Steven. His putt on the way. On a similar line. Needs to slow down. And same thing for Steven. Ends up next to me. Tommy. Scared to go over. His putt makes it up. But rolling back down the slope. And all the way back down to the tee. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy mini golf. Tommy's putt for 2 nearly hit the hole. Too much speed, rolls over. Has that for 3. Jess. Her putt on the way. Not enough speed. Is it going to roll back down to the tee? No, stays up there. Jess for her 2. Missed it to the right. Steven for his 2. Breaking to the right. And not enough speed. Gonna tap it in for his 3. Up to 12. Tommy. His putt on the way. Same thing for Tommy. Missed it to the right. Gonna tap it in for his 4. Now in last place. Not the return Tommy was hoping for. Off to a slow start. My putt should break back. Had the line, but not the speed. Gonna tap it in for my 3, up to 9. Jess for her 3. Rolls it in up to 10. Still in second place. On to hole 5. My putt here. Bounces back. Not gonna find it. Jess. Her putt on the way. Does she have the line? Missed it to the right. Needs a bounce. Takes the slope down to the left. Steven. His putt on the way. Same line. Bounces back and takes the slope down against the wall. Tommy. His putt here. Out to the right. Misses my ball. Got a bounce. But misses the hole. My putt for 2. Rolled it in up to 11. Still in the lead. Tommy for his 2. Rolls it in up to 15. Steven's putt. Got it for his 2. And Jess for all 2s. Missed it to the right. Rolls by. Has some work for 3. Jess's putt. Missed it to the right. Gonna tap it in for 4. Tied for second with Steven. I now have a 3-shot lead on to hole 6. My putt somehow gets up to the right. Not sure how it made it over that wall. Steven playing his to the right. Hits off my ball. Knocks me closer. Good break for me. Keeps getting better here. Jess. Her putt on the way. Stays up top, but comes up short. Tommy. His putt hit the wall. Hits off Jess's ball. Knocks her down to the left. Tommy stays there on the right. My putt for 2. Rolled it in up to 13. A great start for me. Jess's putt here on a good line. Somehow missed it to the right. Good try there from Jess. Tommy missed it for his 2 and rolls down the slope. Oh no. Steven's putt here. Missed it to the left. Gonna tap it in for his 3. Up to 17. Tommy's putt for 3. Missed it to the left. Tommy gonna tap it in for his 4. Now up to 19. Down 6 to me. Jess rolls it in for 3. Up to 17. I now have a 4-shot lead on to hole 7. Steven's putt nearly goes in for a hole-in-one, but rolls by. A lot of weird slopes and ridges by the hole. Tommy's putt comes up short against the wall. My putt, with some speed, bouncing around, takes the slope, misses the hole, and bounces off to the right, behind the rock there. Jess, her putt on the way, stays there along the wall. Tommy now for his 2. Makes it around and down. Ends up behind the rock. Tommy can't believe it. Jess, her putt. Snuck it around. Ends up next to Steven. My putt now for 2. Trying to take the slope ridge there. Hit something on the green. Slowed it up. And comes up short. My putt now for 3, going up the slope. Got a bounce. Nearly saved it, but no. Gonna tap it in for my 4, up to 17. Tommy for his 3. Just missed it to the right. Gonna tap it in for his 4, up to 23. Steven's putt for 2. Misses the hole. On a good line, rolling back down the slope, but not enough speed. Steven gonna tap it in for his 3, up to 20. Jess for her 3. Missed it to the right, soft bounce back. Gonna tap it in for 4, up to 21. Now in third place, on to hole 8. My putt here takes the slope to the left. Bounces back off the wall. Steven. Who's going to get the most regular season wins this season? Steven and I tied. Steven's putt missed it to the right. Jess, her putt on a similar line. Breaking back, taking the slope to the left. And stops right there. Tommy. His putt rolling down, breaking to the left. Right next to the hole. Going to tap it in for his 2. Up to 25. Steven's putt here. Rolls it in up to 22. Jess's putt. Missed it to the left. Needs to slow down. No. Takes the slope down. Ends up next to me. My putt for 2. Missed it to the right. Now for my 3. Left it out to the right. Thought it was going to break, but no. Going to tap it in for my 4. Just a one-shot lead. Jess for her 3. Missed it to the right. Rolling down the slope. Stops there. Going to tap it in for 4 up to 25. Just down 4 onto hole 9. Steven's putt. Takes the slope down to the right. Has that for 2. Tommy. His putt on the way. Makes it over that ridge there. Stays next to the hole. Perfect speed. Tommy 2 putt. Gonna tap it in up to 27. 27 on the front 9 for Tommy. My putt. Tried playing it off that thing on the left. Missed it badly to the right. Ends up in a tough spot. Jess. Her putt on the way. Comes up short of that ridge. My putt for 2. Rolls up and down the other side. Oh, no. Now for my 3. Got it to go. A 24 on the front 9. A big save there. Steven to be tied for the lead. Missed it. Is it going to roll back off the slope? No. Going to tap it in for his 3. Up to 25. Just down 1. Jess for her 2. Got it to go up to 27. It's a close one here. On to the back 9 we go. 9 holes to play. Tommy's putt snuck it through. Rolls past the hole. Has that for his 2. Jess. Her putt on the way on a good line, but not enough speed. Jess now for her 2. Needs a good bounce off the wall. Could not get one. Steven's putt here. Snuck it through. Needs to slow down. Rolls by. Hits off Tommy's ball and got a soft bounce off the wall. My putt. Rattles around. Bounces back. But taking the slope. Is it going to make it down by the hole? Keeps on rolling here. Getting better. And comes up short. My putt now for 2. Lips out. Gonna tap it in for my 3 up to 27. Jess for her 3. Rolls it in up to 30. Steven's putt here. Lips out. Gonna tap it in for his 3 up to 28. Tommy's putt here. Lips out as well. Tommy gonna tap it in for his 3. Down 3 to the lead. On to hole 11. Tommy's putt bounces back. Makes it in. Rolling down. Can he find it? No, not enough speed. Tommy now for his 2. Lipped it in up to 32. Jess. Just down 3. Her putt makes it in as well. Missed it to the right. Steven. His putt on the way. Snuck it through. Can he find it for a hole-in-one? No. Missed it on the left side. Stays up there by the hole. My putt. On the way. Bounces to the right. Rolling down the slope. Am I going to have an angle? Needs to get past that rock and stops right there. Not in a good spot. Now for 2. Rolls up the slope and back down. My putt for 3. Missed it to the left. Gonna tap it in for a 4. Up to 31. Steven to take the lead. Rolls it in. Steven now in the lead. Up to 30. And Jess rolls it in for her 2. Just down 2. On to hole 12. Cool hole here. Tommy's putt misses the hole. Rolls up the slope back down. Jess. Her putt on the way. Breaking to the left. Misses the hole. And ends up next to Tommy. Steven. His putt here. Taking a different line. Rolls up the slope down. Up the other slope and back towards the hole. My putt. Playing it to the left. Misses Steven's ball. Rolls up the slope around. Bounces back off the rock. Steven now for his 2. Not a good putt there. Missed it to the left. Gonna tap it in for 3. Up to 33. My putt for 2. Rolled it in. Tied for the lead. Jess for her 2 to be down 1. Missed it to the right. Gonna tap it in for her 3. Up to 35. Tommy to be down 1. Rolls it in. Tommy 2 putt. On to hole 13. 6 holes to play. Who's going to get the win here? Tommy's putt misses the rock. Rolls back up and down the slope. My putt. Playing it to the left. Needs a good bounce here and stays there along the wall. Steven. His putt. Playing it to the right. Got a bounce back. What a bounce there. Rolling down towards the hole. Has a good look for 2. Jess. Her putt. Makes it through. Misses the rock. Ends up next to Tommy. My putt for 2. Missed it to the left. Thought I had it. Gonna tap it in for my 3. Up to 36. Had a great start to this round. Losing it here. Steven rolls it in for 2. Back in the lead. Jess missed it. Rolls up and back down. Gonna tap it in for her 3. Up to 38. Tommy's putt. Missed it to the left. Gonna tap it in for his 3. Now down 2. On to hole 14. Tommy's putt here. Needs a good bounce. Bounces back, but not enough speed. Gonna tap it in for his 2. Up to 39. My putt. On the way. Need a good bounce. Rolls up the slope. And a soft bounce off the wall. Jess. Her putt. Makes it up by the hole. Misses my ball. Ends up along the back wall. Steven. His putt here. A little more right. Bounces back. Steven gonna tap it in for his 2. Up to 37. My putt for 2. Rolled it in up to 38. And Jess for her 2. Missed it to the right. Gonna tap it in for her 3. Now up to 41. On to hole 15. You can't find the water things here. Steven snuck it through. Got a bounce, but not enough. Gonna tap it in for his 2. Up to 39. Chasing down his 2nd win this season. Tommy. His putt on the way. Bounces back. Not enough speed, my putt. Almost missed it to the left there. Rolls by and got a good bounce back. Jess. Her putt on the way out to the right. Finds the hazard. Gonna be a tricky putt for 2. Jess for her 2. Just getting it back on the green. Now for 3. Playing it off the side. Got a bad bounce. Now for 4. On a good line. Just missed it to the left. Tommy gonna tap it in for his 2. Up to 41. My putt for 2. Rolled it in up to 40. Jess for her 5. Rolls it in up to 46. Needs a miracle here. 3 holes to play. Who's going to get the win? Steven's putt hits off the wall, bounces to the left, and stays up top. Oh no, Tommy hits this one with some speed, just playing it safe. Needs a bounce, stays there along the wall. My putt. Looking for a bounce here, rolling around. Misses Tommy's ball. Jess, her putt taking the same line, snuck it through. Got a bounce. Stays there along the wall. My putt for 2. Missed it to the right. Gonna tap it in for my 3. Up to 43. A big miss there, Steven. For his 2, takes the slope, bounces back, but misses the hole. Gonna tap it in for his 3, up to 42. Tommy fan club watching this one. Tommy got it for his 2, now just down 1. Tommy fans are pumped up. Jess for her 2. Rolls it in up to 48. Tommy always taking time for the fans. If you know Tommy the food guy, all his social media platforms. Comment if you've ever seen his videos. Jess's putt knocks it in for a hole-in-one. The first hole-in-one of the round. Wow, what a putt there, Tommy. Just down 1. Same with me. Steven in the lead. His putt in a tricky spot. Steven's putt here bounces back and comes up short. My putt. Hole-in-one to possibly take the lead. Rolls to the right. Need a bounce. Stays up top. Steven now for his 2. Needs a bounce. Could not get one. Steven gonna tap it in for his 3, up to 45. Tommy a chance to be tied for the lead. Needs a bounce, bounces back. Not gonna find it, gonna tap it in for his 3, up to 46. My putt here for 2. Rolled it in, now tied for the lead. Almost bounced out there onto hole 18. It all comes down to this. Jess's putt, nearly a hole-in-one. Would have been crazy back-to-back holes-in-one to finish. Tommy, hole-in-one to put the pressure on Steven, and I just misses the hole. Takes a big bounce back. Steven, his putt on the way. Bounces back, got a big bounce there. Rolls down the slope. Has that putt for 2. My putt. Just need to get this one close. Bounces off the rock, misses the hole, bounces to the right. Might have that putt for the win. Steven for his 2. Needs a bounce, bounces back, but misses the hole. Wow, gonna tap it in for his 3. I'm gonna have a chance to win it. Tommy a must-make putt here to still possibly have a chance. Rolls it in. Wow, what a save from Tommy. Tied with Steven at 48. Jess missed it for her 2. Jess now for her 3. Rolls it in, a 52 from Jess. Gonna fall short here. My putt for the win. Missed it to the left. Oh no. Gonna tap it in for my 3. A 3-way playoff. Welcome to the playoff to determine the mini golf tournament number 4 champ. Steven and I both looking for our second win. Tommy looking for his first, an invite to the major. My putt nearly goes in for a hole-in-one. Steven, hole-in-one could win it here. His putt on the way. Bounces back off the rock. Tommy, hole-in-one for the win. His putt rolls up the slope, rolling down. Misses the hole and stays there along the back wall. Steven gonna tap it in for his 2, but no. Nasty lip out for Steven, and that might do it. Steven in for 3. My putt for 2. Rolled it in. Steven is eliminated, and Tommy to keep the playoff alive. His putt lipped it in. Steven is eliminated from the playoff here. On to the second playoff hole we go. My putt bounces to the right, not on line. Stays there along the back wall, Tommy. His putt on the way, bounces to the right, up the slope and down. Has a look for two. My putt here. Rolled it in, putting the pressure on Tommy. A must-make putt here for Tommy. Otherwise, I might get my second win. And Tommy rolls it in. 2 playoff holes wasn't enough. On to the third playoff hole here. My putt gets slowed down by the water and comes up short. Tommy just needs to get this one close. His putt bounces back. Took a big bounce there behind the rock. Oh, no. It's a putt off from here. My putt takes the slope to the right, up the back slope, going down. Got it for my 2 and possibly the win. Could not believe it, Tommy. To keep the playoff alive. This one on a good line. Got it for his 2. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. On to the 4th playoff hole we go. Still can't believe what just happened back there on hole 3 of the playoff. My putt gets down there by the hole. Tommy, his putt hole in one for the win. Be a crazy way to end it here. Got a bounce, but not enough speed. Tommy gonna tap it in for his 2, putting the pressure on me. My putt to keep the playoff alive. Flips out. Tommy 2-putt gets the win and his invite
Tommy,
to the
back,
major.
baby. Come on.
Wow, what a tournament that was. Make sure to like and subscribe.